Okay, taking a look at one final example online, we have negative 2 times the quantity x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 12. Again, the thing to do would be to distribute the negative 2, and again, that's not going to change our inequality symbol because it's only going on one side of the inequality. So we have negative 2 times x is negative 2x, and negative 2 times this minus 1, which is really effectively negative 1, is going to give me plus 2. I'm still seeing a lot of mistakes with that across the board. It's still greater than or equal to 12. Now we have a pretty simple inequality to solve. We're going to subtract 2 on both sides. And what we have is negative 2x is greater than or equal to 10. And finally, we're going to want to divide both sides by negative 2. Now, dividing by negative 2 on both sides, that's when we're going to want to switch this little symbol of inequality. So what we're going to have now is, write it in blue, x is, instead of being greater than or equal to, it's going to be less than or equal to 10 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 5. Maybe it would help you to think of it like this. If someone did, so a lot of you like to think of the symbols of inequality like little alligator teeth. And say you were going to eat a happy number 10. And then say somebody did something like throw dirt on your 10, which would make it kind of a negative 10. Well, my alligator, that one would turn away and see what else the alligator could find and leave poor, sad, negative 10 all by himself. Let's take a look at graphing this inequality. Of course, we want to put negative 5 in the middle. Numbers lower than negative 5, don't forget it's a negative number line, to the left. Numbers greater than negative 5 to the right. We want a circle at negative 5, and remember, if there's extra ink down here, there should be extra ink in here. And since x is again on the left-hand side, we can sort of just follow our arrow and fill in values to the left of negative 5. We can go ahead and check one of our solutions. Let's say we'll check negative 7, see if that one works. So I have negative 2 times the quantity, negative 7 minus 1. And I want to see, is that greater than or equal to 12? I check it in the original inequality. So negative 7 minus 1, that's going to give me negative 8. So I have negative 2. I want to multiply that by negative 8. And I want to see if that is greater than or equal to 12. Negative 2 times negative 8 is going to give me positive 16, which is greater than 12 for sure. So our happy little alligator still wants to eat his nummy nummies. And we're ready to move on to hopefully something a little bit more challenging.